Hare Krishna.
कृष्ण जी।
Krishna Prabhu.
कृष्ण जी।
Hare Krishna. ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथां मह्यं ददति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलान् श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणरघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललित श्रीविशाख अन्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So, welcome to our systematic study of Vedic scriptures. In the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we are discussing very important subject matter because we know there is a chapter dedicated to the modes of material nature and what does it mean. Once again, Lord is explaining to Arjuna. Initially, he was telling what are the three kinds of actions, the actions in the mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, yeah, where he's saying activities which are regulated as per Shastras are in the mode of goodness, yeah, which help us to be detached, not attached, and neither with materialistic love or hatred, mm, and without fruit to desires, desires for fruit to results. So this is what activities and performers, yeah. So there are these three kind of activities, but who do what kind of activities mentioned later in the form of one who performs his duty without his association with material nature, without false ego, hmm, without false ego, with great determination and enthusiasm. These are two qualities. When the world is um, yeah, I would say sleeping. Yeah, when the world is sleeping in slumber of material enjoyment, sense gratification, those who are ready to take up the austerities with enthusiasm. Sometimes austerities we take it or as a no choice mode, and in the no choice mode, what we tend to do is that we will not appreciate the value of what we do. Yeah, so but in the mode of goodness, the person who is having enthusiasm and determination, these are two qualities that are and not interested, not interested, not affected by success or failure. Such a person is in the mode of goodness. After that, we discussed about the understandings. There are three kinds of understandings: mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. In the mode of goodness, one knows what is to be done and what not to be done, what is to be feared and what is not to be feared. So, this is a kind of a scale. If we put ourselves with some self reflection of our own life, usually we can see so many psychologists or so many courses where students are asked these everything of these in as an exercise that they have to assess, maybe their own self, or they have to assess the people on what they get from a public survey. So mm, so understanding is basically the factors that can affect the understanding is this that one is how much is the fear, because unknown causes fear. And of course, in that sense, in devotional life, we don't know so many things. But if you know the key thing that everything, as per the scriptures, are um, favorable, then we become abhayam, fearless. So that is in the mode of goodness. Then comes, I think we were discussing determination. Determination in the mode of passion, determination in the mode of goodness, passion, and today we'll continue with ignorance and we'll look into three kinds of happiness. Mm. So, determination in the mode of goodness means determination is unbreakable. Whatever may come, whatever the sky falls down, such a person is very determined to work out his plan. Then it is sustained by the steadfastness of the uh, gradual advancement. It is not that one who has come to a step 30 is not going again back to 20. He is steady in his own sadhana, that he wants to gradually advance, and then he has the ability to control activities of mind, life, and senses. Then, in the mode of passion, is one who holds fast to fruitive results. What he wants is that is the focus. If 10 people are working together on a work, the person who is in the mode of passion, uh, his determination is to grab the fruit. Like, yeah, when we see this, Devatas and Danavas, both were churning the Milky Ocean, but as soon as the pot of nectar, this Amrit Kalash came, then Danavas very well know, okay, yeah, in the end, maybe Devatas will take away. They didn't wait, they didn't discuss to settle things and then enjoy. No, they took the pot from the Dhanvantari and ran. So, yeah, so that is the determination they had. We can see determination in the mode of passion in so many examples. Even in our life, we may have seen or experienced people in our life, the politicians who have this passion. Of course, passion in, yeah, people may ask why not? Passion is very important. Otherwise, without passion, we won't be so serious. No, determination has to not do only with passionate mood. Determination can also be exercised in the mode of goodness. So one cannot think that okay, this passion is very favorable. There is a favorable passion, sorry, favorable determination, unfavorable determination. So may I ask someone to read? I think I have opened 36. Uh, Rajesh Prabhu, didn't we cover 35 already? Or maybe we left it because we didn't have time. So let me share the screen. Yeah, can someone say if you can see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Who would like to read 35?
Uh, yes, Prabhuji. Can I?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Uh, याय स्वप्नं भयं शोकं विषादं मदम् एव च न विमुच्यति दुर्मेधः धृत्य स पार्थ तमसि. And that determination which cannot go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion, such unintelligent determination, O son of Partha, is in the mode of darkness. It should purport, it should not be concluded that a person in the mode of goodness does not dream. Here dream means Too much sleep. Dreaming is always present, either in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. Dreaming is a natural occurrence. But those who cannot avoid oversleeping, who cannot avoid the pride of enjoying material objects, who are always dreaming of lording it over the material world, and whose life, mind, and senses are thus engaged, are considered to have determination in the mode of ignorance. Thank you, Raj.
Let's then go through this to understand. Yeah, here, yaya swapnam bhayam shokam. Yeah, by which dreaming, swapnam bhayam, fearfulness, shokam, lamentation, vishadam, moroseness, if something happened, um, and then madam evacha. This last one, this madam evacha, illusion. Uh, mm, I would say madam is a kind of grossest form of illusion. Na vimunchati durmeda. Durmeda means unintelligent. If one never gives up these things, such a determination is useless. And that determination which cannot be go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, illusion, such intelligent determination is in the mode of darkness. So, yeah, what a nice topic. Huh? It's about dreaming. We all like dreaming. Uh, Here, Purport Prabhupada is saying it should not be concluded that a person in the mode of goodness does not dream. The difference between this dreaming and the other one here we see is here dream means too much sleep, which means we are talking about night dreaming, not daydreaming. Huh? And of course, dreaming in sometimes we know this dreaming is what? Oh, mm, to have a vision, mm, to have a vision and to work towards that. Dreaming is always present, either in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. Dreaming is a natural occurrence. But those who cannot avoid oversleeping, who cannot avoid the pride of enjoying material objects, who are always dreaming of lording it over the material world. That this line is the differentiating factor. One who is in the mode of goodness, he is dreaming how to serve the Lord, and the one who is in ignorance, he is dreaming how to become the Lord of enjoyment. And it's very selfish mentality in the mode of ignorance where one is only interested for his own pleasure. Yeah, he want to lord it over the material nature and whose life, mind, and senses are thus engaged. So this means it is something like Lord Shivaji, that yeah, so nice is Lord Shiva, and people also say that because he lives a very um, strange in his appearance. Yeah, oh, he goes to crematorium. Nowadays this is also a cool thing. Yeah, anyone is going and doing whatever they want. No, when it comes to Lord Shiva, he is also very austere. Uh, yeah, it's not so easy that someone drinks this poison like a nectar and keeps at the throat. This is not easy. It's not possible. This is one thing. The second thing is that, yeah, he has a third eye, which means unless he has such a great power, how can he burn the whole creation at the time of dissolution with his third eye? So we think these are cool things to have. Oh, nice clothing, nice dressing, and but when it comes to yeah, the power, the spiritual power with which Lord Shiva mm, is mm, doing the what do you call this? Mm, I think it's called dissolution only, right? At the time, yeah, who can do? Everyone wants yeah the name and fame, like the God, but when it comes to the work to do what Lord is doing, no one is ready. Yeah. So, yeah, one cannot become Lord Shiva. just thinking, oh, it's so cool, and to be like that is so nice, and yeah, no, what Lord Shiva has done, who can do it? Yeah, whenever there is time of difficulty, Lord Shiva uh, is out of great compassion. Ashutosh, he also did. Are we having so much compassion? No. So here, a person who is in the mode of ignorance, for him, he would only do this, interested in material, uh, interested in materially comfortable things, what he can, and then and yeah, in this regard, Sridhar Swami from Rudra Sampradaya, he says the Dita, we are talking about, yes, um, that one, sorry, Madhvacharya is saying one who exhibits dhriti, determination, yet follows dharma or righteousness in haphazardous way. Haphazardous way, sometimes adhering and sometimes opposing, is situated in Rajoguna, uh, in the mode of passion, and one who is so deluded that they are unable to discriminate between what is real, what is unreal, what is appropriate, what is inappropriate, what is beneficial, what is detrimental, is situated in Tamoguna. So fear, lamentation, hmm, dejection, which are the indication of delusion, are the byproducts. Exclusive loving devotion to the Supreme Lord is known as bhakti and is situated exclusively in Sattvaguna, the mode of goodness. Because bhakti is transcendental and not mundane, it is virtuous and blissful. What is recommended by the Vaishnavas, saintly sages, and learned elderly, as well as what is prescribed in Vedic scriptures, is always considered undeniably to be situated in Sattvaguna. So, Sripad Madhvacharya, what he is saying is that what is recommended by the Vaishnavas, saintly sages, and learned elderly, as well as what is prescribed in Vedic scriptures. So, these are the three or four ways through which one is exposing himself to do what is right. Otherwise, whatever if he is doing out of whatever is done contrary to this is in Rajaguna, and whatever repudiates this is Tamogun. And then this is well corroborated in the Bhagavad Purana. The Padma Puran states that by the grace of the Supreme Lord, one becomes internally elated, and such elation becomes luminous. So here we understand that we are very fortunate when we take shelter of these sources, Bhagavad Puran, we take the shelter of Vaishnavas, we take shelter of Vedic scriptures. Otherwise, we can't imagine how a life can become mm, unsuccessful, whatever we may plan. In this regard, Srimad Ramanujacharya is saying Swapnam means slumber, inferring slothfulness. Madam is delusion of enjoying sense objects. This is what. So this is the topmost of the illusions. Yeah, the Dharmeda or unintelligent fools do not. So Durmeda, unintelligent fools do not oppose their mind from allowing their senses to buffet them, Hita and Dita, in pursuit of sense gratification. They even sanction such treatment to satisfy their senses. The term bhayam or dread, shokam or grief, nishadam or dejection, and by products of this delusion, and those who occupy their time and energy and waste their invaluable human life. As such, Lord Krishna confirms are indispensably situated in Tamaval. The word indispensably means, yeah, it's not so easy to help out the people who are in the mode of ignorance. If you tell this is black, they will say this is white. If you say this is white, they say this is black, because their intention is not to learn, their intention is to just uh, focus on only one thing to lord it over, means name and fame. So, and then Keshav Kashmiri Pandit, he says, here Lord Krishna explains that Dhriti or determination situated in Tamogun is dominated by evil and wickedness, whose discriminatory faculties are focused on demonic activities prohibited in the Vedic scriptures, such as cow killing, which they will not abandon on their own volition. So they think cow killing is what so big, one can do it. Due to constant speculation, reality for them is a fog of doubts and despondency exacerbated by fears and grief and uncertainty. So that is what it means, and we have to take support of Vaishnavas, whoever can help us to bring to the platform of goodness or even to the platform of pure goodness. We can't always think now I can continue to lord it over is something not our natural position, our natural position. We may think that I am the leader, I am the master, I am the authority, but the meaning of such a designation itself is what? To serve as a leader, to serve as a master, to serve as authority. And again, when we are saying serving as authority, serving as leader, serving as master, yeah, it means serving according to the scriptures, not just serving. Because if we do serving to as per our desires, if we are serving as per our needs, then this service is self-service. It is not serving others. Yeah, one may think that no, 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 I'm serving. Yeah, you know what? I am serving this X, this Y, this Z. Huh? So I am serving them. No, what is our intention in service? Is our intention to help them, or is the intention is to help ourselves while doing this so-called in Hindi? What is the word called? Dhong. Dhong, yeah. Any Hindi experts? Is it dhong right? Disguise. Okay, yeah, not so important, but yeah. So this this nature of doing something in pretense of showing in the pretense of sorry doing one's own plans in the disguise of pretense of showing something else, all this is unfavorable. Here we can see Keshav Kashmiri Pandit is saying no, that is due to constant speculation, reality for them is a fog of doubts. Uh, Fog of doubts. That is the reason they keep having so many. If you say, "Hey Prabhu, hey Mataji, can you please do this?" They say, "Why?" Because I don't think this is going to work. I think this is not right. I think I doubt why you are doing. Why are you asking? I doubt maybe is there some benefit for yourself. So person in ignorance doesn't want to change, and a person who in this it is said energy and ways. Yeah, and it said Sripad Ramanujacharya is saying the term bhayam, shokam, nishadam are the byproducts of this delusion. All this when we do not when we are when we are uh, mm, when we are in darkness, here we can see that this ignorance delusion due to which what happens is we are struggling to know what is right, what is wrong. Yeah, the best course of action is seek Vaishnavas because they are compassionate. Seek Vaishnavas who are blessing, who are mm, spreading and preaching Krishna consciousness, whose only intention is to give Krishna. And even if we doubt such people, then yeah, it is said that's why it is the word used here is indispensably in the mode of ignorance. Huh? means where Ramanujacharya is writing the invaluable human life as such Lord Krishna confirms are indispensably situated in Tamogun. The question may come, can we still proceed and help them out? Is it not our duty? Yeah, we can try. If they are willing, we can help them out. If they are stubborn, then better not to. Yeah, we do not want to disturb people who are too much engrossed in their own fear, because you know what happens if someone Pratik Prabhu is a good swimmer, and yeah, then there is this yeah, Parth Prabhu. No, he doesn't know swimming. Both go, and Parth Prabhu somehow, yeah, is drowning, and he doesn't know what to do. And at that time, Pratik Prabhu says, "Yeah, come on, let me go and save Parth Prabhu." He jumps into the water. But you know what? Parth Prabhu is so much scared, so much scared. He doesn't know, he has no confidence in Pratik Prabhu, and uh, rather trusting him, what is he doing when he's pulling his hair or hands, no? Uh, so he rather uh, yeah, grips Pratik Prabhu so tightly that no, neither Pratik Prabhu goes or Parth Prabhu comes out. Hmm. So that is the situation. A person who is in ignorance, he doesn't know what is he doing. Rather following as it is, what is he doing is he's just running. Yeah, sometimes have you heard like headless chickens? Yeah, or headless hens. They don't know where they're going, but they are always busy. And the one who is in ignorance, they think that they are the masters. They do so many things, which is not good. Okay, that was about determination. Any questions before we go to happiness? Very nice theme. Questions? No, then shall we go to the next one? 36. Who would like to read 36?
Shall I read, Prabhuji? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
yes.
सुखं तिदानीं त्रिविधं शृणु मे भारत शर्व अभ्यासादरमोत्ते यत्र दुःखान्तं न दुःखान्तं च निगच्छति. Translation. O best of the Bharata, now please hear from me about the three kinds of happiness by which the conditioned soul enjoys, and by which sometimes comes to the end of all distress. But a conditioned soul tries to enjoy material happiness again and again. Thus he chews the chewed. But sometimes, in the course of such enjoyment, he becomes relieved from the material entanglement by association with a great soul. In other words, a conditioned soul is always engaged in some type of sense gratification. But when he understands by good association that it is only a repetition of the same thing, and he is awakened to his real Krishna consciousness, he is sometimes relieved from such repetitive so-called happiness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sukham, yeah. Sukham is happiness. Sukham tva idanim. Idanim, trividham. Idanim are now. Idam. Idanim are three kinds. Shrunime Bharatarshaba. Please listen to me, Opa Arjuna. Abhyasad ramate yatra. We should always remember this. Uh, Abhyasa ramate yatra. hmm, Dukhantam cha nigacchati. So whatever that is coming, The happiness, slowly, but for sure, it will be everlasting. That is what is in the mode of goodness. Uh, so here we can see, firstly, we can see in this purport, Prabhupada is mentioning the conditioned soul is trying to be happy. Uh, he is trying, because he is in conditioned state, he is trying to be happy with material happiness again and again. Uh, isn't it? This is where is that? Uh, yeah, thus he choose the chewed. What is this? Huh? Chewing the chewed means, yeah, just take the example of a sugar cane um, stick, and from that sugarcane stick one is chewing so that he is experiencing this sweetness, but then he continues to chew and continues to chew, so that after some time he's just chewing this what do you call this, pulp, not pulp, I don't know, anyway, um, that doesn't give. A conditioned soul tries to enjoy material happiness again and again. Thus he chooses the truth, but sometimes in the course of such enjoyment he becomes relieved from material entanglement by association with the soul. That is the difference. So, yeah, once a good fortune arises that he comes across a person who is enlightening him that this is not real happiness. In other words, a conditioned soul is always engaged in some type of sense gratification, but when he understands by good association, it is only a repetition of the same thing, and he is awakened to his real Krishna consciousness, he is sometimes relieved from such repetitive so-called happiness. So, when people think, why I need Krishna consciousness, I know what are the basic principles of life. Huh? What is yama, what is niyama, all these things I know. That I should not hurt others, I should not disturb others. The only purpose of me is to live in harmony with the nature. And of course, I exploit nature to that extent, as long as to that extent, uh, only to that level which can, for which for what I need, yeah, how much ever I need, I only exploit to that much. So, and one continues in the cycle of birth and death again and again, because he is not going to get the find this exit door, or the escape, for the escape room. So this is going on. In this regard, Ramanujacharya is saying, oh no, sorry, Sridhar Swami is saying that the threefold expression of Sukham, uh, or happiness influenced by these three gunas is explained by Krishna here. The happiness which is not sudden and direct, uh, like sense gratification. Mm. So first let's understand what does it mean. Happiness that's not sudden, just like if someone is winning a lottery, uh, lotto. If someone is winning a lotto and then wow, then yeah, or if someone gets what do you call this? Mm, what do you call this, bumper offers, right? Wow. Now the bumper offer that's going on is Black Friday. Black Friday week is going. I think this was not there. This Black Friday in Germany just started maybe, mm, 6 years ago, or max 10 years, not before. So, yeah, why? Because people were in mode of goodness. Gradually, all these things make them in mode of passion, and the happiness, wow, one may get by suddenly is not the happiness in the mode of goodness, and direct like sense gratification, happiness that is coming by sense gratification. Wow, what do you mean? Oh, eating an ice cream can give you immediate satisfaction. Wow, that you have ate, or immediate whatever we want to see, whatever we want to hear, or everything, whatever that we are getting immediate satisfaction. That is happiness, not in the mode of goodness. Yeah. What is in the mode of goodness is explained further. It is said, but is tempered and disciplined due to relishing affection by its devotion and practice. What does it mean? tempering something gives a everlasting taste. Maybe initially one may not enjoy the taste, but the tempering slowly will enhance what one is experiencing, and it is not sudden, but it gradually, the taste fills gradually increases, and disciplined due to relishing affection by its devotion and practice, uh, and by which one rejoice when arriving at the state of cessation of all pain and misery. So that happiness, yeah, the world, one perspective of having happiness is that we think, may the world be perfect, that there is no suffering, that everyone gets what they want, a paradise in on earth. In fact, there is a famous hotel in Hyderabad called Paradise. Yeah, I used to think, oh, it is so famous, so famous. It is so famous because of uh, um, animal killing. Yeah, it is so famous because it's the best non-vegetarian restaurant of that times. Yeah, it is there since many years. Paradise, yeah, paradise on earth. Yeah, this kind of paradise are there on earth, not in the heavenly places. This um, here it said, but when arriving at the state of cessation of all pain and misery, so one should come to the point that happiness, yeah, is of course comes when one is having crossed the stage of pain and misery. No, no, then. This happiness, which appears in the beginning to be difficult and painful like poison due to establishing its independence from mundane mind and senses, but in the end it is a Amrita Upamam. Amrita Upamam is like nectar. So, yeah, this is the true happiness, or so to say, at least the happiness that's not cheating us, the happiness when one experiences in in this way. Uh, he is coming to the state of beyond this pain and misery, and though to come to that stage is very difficult. As soon as we have pain, we are more reminded, and by the conditioning of the world, our own self, tapatraya, the three kinds of um, miseries. Miseries due to uh, um, mind and body. Miseries, adi daivika, adi bhautika, adhyatmika. Miseries due to the divine arrangements. Yeah, we can call adi bhautika, and the miseries that are caused by yeah, the nature where we are living. Bhautika, adhyatmika, the miseries that are caused by the mind and body. Hmm. Yeah, so and Adi Daivika, these are the one that are induced in the form of strong rains, earthquakes, or yeah, and in one way we can say the miseries that are intentionally uh, caused to us to realize that this is not the best place to live. So one who can understand that no, these things are for a purpose, that we are not the enjoyers, and one who comes to that hard work to come swim out of this dangerous ocean of nescience, then he can enjoy the real nectar. Such consciousness is Atma Buddhi, of the nature of soul, and is serene and sublime, having relinquished and abandoned the impurities of Rajoguna and Tamoguna. uh, Such Sukham becomes pristine and pure. This Sukham is invariably situated in Sattva. So we all want it, but what is the price for it? The price is that one really um, takes it. That initially, yeah, there is some struggle. Yes, yeah, we need to be determined. Yes, we need to have enthusiasm. Yes, we need to have faith. Yeah, we need to have to work in the mode of goodness. So then only we can really come to that stage. This is yeah, this is a very nice. mm, verse. In fact, Sripad Ramanujacharya is saying, now Lord Krishna reveals that the sukham or happiness that one becomes habituated to by constant endeavor is needed, gradually deriving exquisite pleasure at the cessation of misery with termination of sansara. Uh, um, this is the quality. One has to be determined to get to end up the business of birth and death. And then he is having plan, he is working out the plan. Such a person, we can see termination of session. Such sukham is achieved by uh, industrious effort right from its very commencement with the yoga of meditation and pranayama breathing exercise which bring the mind and senses under control. So this is the um, this is the way. This is the way to be happy in the mode of goodness. It is not allowing our senses to run around and then we have to run behind the senses. No, it is that we have to control our senses. And through the process of meditation, yoga, meditation, and pranayama, so for that, the senses and body, mind are under control. So then when one has done that, then it said the singular unique nature of such sukham never having been experienced, it seems to be like venom in the beginning because we don't know what are we going to get. That's why we sometimes even give up. Okay, getting up in the morning is such a big thing. Yes, every saintly person is telling. Yeah, in fact, the other day I was reading a book where Satsvarupadas Goswami, Satsvarup Maharaj, he writes, yeah, his personal time when he takes for the prayer is he gets up at 1:30 or 2 o'clock and be ready by 2:30, and then first thing is before japa he reads or he reminds himself, he goes into this prayer sessions, uh, in the prayer session to plead the Lord and then chant, and after some time again conduct this prayer session so that he is um, in contact with the Lord. Oh, it means so much. Yeah, we are struggling to do 16 rounds. We think, oh, 2.5 hours is too much. Uh, no, yeah, here we can see initially it might be difficult. Uh, it is like a poison. Oh, come on, how can I wake up so early and my whole day gets disturbed? Isn't it? If I get up so early, what happens? Oh, I feel very weak. I feel like no happiness. No, when someone wakes up early, they know they can finish the rounds in proper quality. Oh, what does that mean? We don't know what is the fruit. That's why we think, oh, it's poisonous. Oh, it's difficult. The mind conditioning, we are not able to break the barriers. So, but in the end, after a lifetime of devotional practice, its unique, sublime nature becomes just like nectar. So we can see the devotees, yeah. We are talking about those Prabhupada disciples who were in different kinds of habits. But when they took up to Krishna consciousness, because they accepted Prabhupada's words with great respect, and they took it up and they heard to Bhagavatam, they took the words of Bhagavatam literal. Sometimes Indians, we may think, oh, Bhagavatam, maybe it is some kind of exaggeration because Vyasadev, poets usually have this spirit of making it more rhythmic or rhymic. In that spirit, maybe they have added some words which are no. So it's not like that. We can see how the disciples of Prabhupada and their disciples, they have took up to this as it is, and they have changed. Initially, and this bad habits to give up is difficult. We think, oh, it's like no independence, no freedom, right? Oh, if I have to always follow the instructions of my guru, when will I have time for my own self? that is what disturbs, right? So in that stage, one cannot advance. But one who is austerious, one who has faith that yes, there is nectar that is going to come, because I know this cannot go forever. Uh, it is just like the lady who is carrying this water pot. Sometimes she is carrying on her hip, sometimes on her shoulder, sometimes on her head, sometimes in her hands. Um, but the burden is still there. Our condition is like that. When we want to be free from such burden, it is said. But in the end, after a lifetime of devotional practice, then we can start appreciating the nectar. Such happiness arises solely from Atma Tattva, or a realization of immortal soul. So that happiness which we can derive not from the body, but from the experience of the soul, by then we can do the consciousness of one which is absorbed in the Atma is one who can realize the Atma. The bliss of tranquility and serenity is experienced within after all conceptions and designations have been renounced except the Atma. This is very important. This is what differentiates us, whether it is Sripad Ramanujacharya Sri Sampradaya, or from the Madhva Sampradaya or Kumara Sampradaya. No, um, there is this understanding that the soul exists. mm, it's not it doesn't merge into the super soul or into the Atma. No, the consciousness. So it's about Atma. It is such it is by such renunciation that Atma is perceived and its Ananda or bliss experienced, and it is this Ananda that awards the highest happiness, and such Sukham is like nectar and situated in Sattva Guna, in the mode of goodness. So we are talking not about Sukham. Sukham still is a very minimal, or not the highest perfection of happiness. The highest is Ananda. Uh, Sat Chit Ananda. The spirit has this, the Atma is actually Anand. No, 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 I am looking for Sukham. I only want Sukham. This Sukham is Chapala Sukha, temporary happiness. We are talking about eternal happiness, which is called Ananda, and that can be experienced by Atma Tattva, that can be experienced by realizing who we are, that can be experienced by what as a Atma we are looking and longing for, and that is eternal service of the Lord. That's what here it is said, devotional, what is the word used? Yeah, devotional practice, hmm, that brings us the everlasting Anandambudhi Vartanam Pratipadam Purna Amrita Aswadanam, Purna Amrita Aswadanam, Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. By chanting loudly and with full confidence and without shy, without hesitation, without doubt, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By chanting that again and again and again, the happiness one can experience, yeah, is the real happiness. It means an austerious life. It means one has to have faith until one can relish or start seeing such happiness. But yes, that will come slowly. Okay. Any questions, thoughts someone has to share? Someone wants to share? No? Then, yeah, we'll close the call here, and then we pick up the remaining two the next Sunday. So this is very important. Let's remember this reminder, remind ourselves the happiness, yeah, what we are struggling. I think we may say I am in youth. I so let me first enjoy now. Yeah, yeah. All these things what Krishna is saying is right, makes sense, all perfect. But maybe I'll keep it for my retirement time. No, that's yeah. Still, we are in the mode of passion, in the mode of ignorance. The happiness that we are still looking is a materialistic happiness. Let's not be so much serious. Yeah, okay, the question is coming what to do now. After all, from my childhood, my dreams are always like, okay, study well, get a good job, earn more, and buy all the things that we need, all these things. And now, if we want to change, what to do? One who is really serious understands to focus on permanent, everlasting results rather than temporary. So we need to convince ourselves through the scriptures, through the words of Krishna from Bhagavad Gita, that what is not everlasting, the happiness is also not everlasting. Yeah. Let's take it serious. Our endeavor to really change our mindset to prefer. That's why we see. I really appreciate how IITians from yeah, different IIT institutes have take up to Krishna consciousness. Though we know that they are brilliant. It's not easy to crack an IIT, but after cracking, what are they doing? Um, they understand the reality of life and they appreciate the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and they become monks. That shows that, yeah, though I'm not of that caliber, I have not attained such a capacity, but yes, why would they do such a thing? Um, because they have full faith, yeah, yeah, and they have made their life voluntarily. No one is pushing them. Hey, I'm gonna give you 2 lakh per month. Join us. No, no one. They themselves have given up, and they themselves appreciated the value of such a life. And yeah, they are very happy because they have given up all the barriers of real happiness. Hare Krishna. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. तत्परभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण